All right, everyone. So we are in La Fortuna, Costa Rica, and we're at an amazing property called Morada Colibrí for some very good friends that are getting married. And we're going to show you why we can dig this place.
Yeah, definitely. It is beautiful. The weather is kicking.
Mhm.
So it was about a 3-hour ride from the airport to get out here. So it's time for a cocktail.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
In the heart of La Fortuna, about 3 hours from the San Jose airport, at the foot of the majestic Arenal Volcano, is this wonderful property called Morada Colibrí. Now, this is a property, not a resort or hotel, so there isn't a traditional check-in, bartender, or kitchen, but they have their personalized complimentary concierge service.
Yeah, absolutely. And the owners do live on property, so you'll meet Andy is his name and his wife. They live there with their daughter as well, and you'll see him around and he'll welcome you. He welcomed us when we showed up as well.
Yeah, they truly go above and beyond to make sure every detail is seamless and enjoyable. Whether you desire adventure through excursions, you need reliable transportation, you seek something local to explore, need groceries or a beer run, or have special requests, they literally are there for you. As you've seen when you walk into the property, you're greeted by the beautiful pool with the waterfall, jacuzzi, and the swim at bar area, and tons of main common areas. This property has a lot of great hangouts or common areas, whether you're in a big group or staying at the property with other fellow travelers. There's a lot of great spaces to hang out in. This is one space right here towards the front of the property. You can enjoy the sounds of the rainforest, whether you're having a meal or reading a book or playing a game.
Yeah, definitely. And to touch on what you said, you can really tell you're in the rainforest here. It's just the sounds, the smells. It really is a gorgeous property.
Yeah. One great thing about this property was how conveniently everything was laid out too. So down here in the common areas are their own bathrooms. And this was a huge save from having to go back to the rooms or your villa when you're hanging out by the pool or common area if you need to use the restroom.
Yeah, so convenient. Like we were saying, we were here for the wedding, and on reception night, it was great to not have to go back to your room and use the restroom. And what's really neat, if you look up here in the tree, we're going to zoom in, there is a resident sloth that lives on property, which is really cool. That's kind of Costa Rica's mascot right there. Living in Florida, we see a lot of exotic things, but sloths are definitely not one of them.
All right, what we're going to show you guys next is one of our favorite areas of the property, which was just the main common area with the pool and the swim up bar, the jacuzzi. I think this was just such a great space because everyone was able to gather here since we took up the whole property. And this was great whether we were meeting for an excursion or to have a cocktail hour or go swimming. This was just a great space for everyone to meet and congregate.
Yeah, it definitely was an open space. Very convenient, like you said. Great common area for gathering. All right, now up here you'll see this is the bar area, and this is separate from the gathering area. And you'll see here in just a few minutes, we'll show you how we utilize the space for the reception. Now, we also came up here in the mornings, had coffee. They'd have a coffee bar set up. And this would be a beautiful view, sitting out here in the morning, having your coffee, just listening to the sounds of the rainforest. Now, we're going to walk down here like Ryan was talking about. This is the common area. And in just a moment, we'll show you how this area was transformed for the reception. Now, this was the reception area that Ryan was talking about. This is how it was set up daily. And by the time they had this set up for the reception that night, it was hard to tell that this was even in the same space. Now, this is the bar area we talked about earlier. You can see how great this was because you were able to gather up here, have some light chit chat, grab a cocktail, and was still able to stay really intimate and quiet down in the reception area. And this was the space the next morning, back to normal. You wouldn't even know that there was a reception out there until 2 in the morning the night previous.
Yeah, some of us were right here the next morning having coffee looking at this beautiful view. I loved this view out here every morning and evening. It was just gorgeous. On the other side of the common area is where you'll access the jacuzzi. So after all that, we'll show you over here. There's a shower where you can rinse off if you want to before you head into the jacuzzi, which overlooks the pool, the waterfall, and the bar area. Now let's show you the accommodations of the property. This property boasts a stunning house, 2 brand new villas that just finished construction a few days before we arrived, and 4 cozy suites in the surroundings of the Arenal Volcano. Now this property has 4.8 stars on Google and ranges from about $200 a night per cabin to about $600 nights for the house. First, we're going to show you one of their stunning cabins. Now this has a king-size bed. It's perfect for solo or couple travelers, and it has all the amenities for a comfortable stay. It has a fully equipped kitchen here with microwave, sink, a stove top, an outside seating area. It's a very cute little cabin. You have lots of privacy here as well, with your own outside patio kind of shielding you from others on the property. You have a great bathroom here as well. All the natural wood shelving and the stones underneath the sink was a really nice touch as well. Gave it a really spa type of feel. And then in the door there is the shower and toilet accommodations as well.
And what's really nice too is staying in one of these cabins or anywhere on property here is you're really close enough to town to where if you could get into town and get groceries, you have your kitchen and everything. So it's really all in one.
Yeah, all of these properties have their own kind of kitchen setup. So that's what a lot of our party did. They went to the local grocery store and gathered some of their own groceries and things that they could make breakfast with in the morning or a quick lunch in their room. And it was really perfect.
Yeah, and it's really great in town. They have a lot of great markets, a lot of fresh fruit, and just a really lot of good fresh foods.
Alright, so we just walked over from the cabins to the 2 brand new villas that just finished construction a few days before we arrived. And these are absolutely beautiful. This is really set up for a couple or 2 families maybe. There's a bedroom upstairs and downstairs, and there's lots of space. The downstairs has this living space with a fully equipped kitchen, a full-size fridge, dishwasher, stove, everything you need. It has outside patio space in the front and the back, and it has identical bedrooms upstairs and downstairs. And upstairs has its own outside space. It has an outside balcony up top, which you can see from outside.
Yeah, the amenities kind of almost make you forget you're in a rainforest, but at nighttime it's great to just open up the space and let all the sounds flow in. It's a really gorgeous little villa.
I love the bathroom in this villa. This is total spa bathroom 101. This gives you the feel like you are in a spa somewhere in the middle of the rainforest. This is exactly what they want you to feel, and they've achieved that here. And here's the outside space in the back of the villa, which is very private, and each villa has its own outside space like this in the back. So each villa has its own space out back, out front, and up top in the second level.
That's really nice to go out there at night and just kind of, like I said, hear the sounds, really, or have your coffee out there in the morning.
Again, lots of great spaces to hang out and relax, whether you want to have your own private space if you're in one of these villas or one of the cabins. If you want to congregate with either the rest of your party who's on the property or other fellow travelers who are on the property, you can go to the main areas. No matter where you want to be, there's lots of great spaces to hang out on this property. And then this is the upstairs bedroom of the villa. Again, exact same as the downstairs.
All right, now we're going to show you a little bit more around the property here. Now, if you go off to the left, that's going to be where the main house is, and we'll get to that in just a little bit. But down off here to the right is where they have a lot of really unique amenities. Now, even if you're not into using any of the amenities, this is a great place to just take a nice walk in the morning, a nice walk in the evening. It's really quiet, very secluded.
Yeah, this was one of my favorite areas to come in the morning specifically and just listen to the sound of the rainforest, the creek below. They have these swinging, hanging chairs here, and it was just so peaceful and serene. Honestly, one of my favorite places, like I said, on property.
And please remember, if you're enjoying this content, hit that like and subscribe button. It is the best way you could help support our channel. We greatly appreciate it.
Then when you walk up from the swinging chairs, there are 3 spaces that you utilize for the cinema and yoga, spa treatments, and the gym. This first area is for yoga and the cinema. They have a projector screen they will put up if you want to hang out here and watch movies, or if you want to come here and do some yoga during the morning, they will move the hammocks for you, and you can lay out your yoga mats and do some peaceful yoga here right in the middle of the rainforest. This is the outside spa treatment area where they will book you spa appointments that they will do right out here. So you're getting a massage, a facial, a treatment right out here in the middle of the rainforest. And let me tell you, we had a few people in our party who did them. They said they were some of the best spa services they ever had. I don't know if it was because they were right in the middle of the rainforest, but they said that they were amazing. And of course, other amenities out here like sink, bathroom to make your spa services much easier on you. And last but not least, they have the gym area here with a bike, free weights, dumbbells. They have this awesome space for you to exercise right in the middle of the rainforest if that's your thing and that's what you want to do on vacation. That's something I do on my normal regular routine, not something I really want to do while I'm vacationing.
But if you did want to do it, look at that beautiful space you can do it in.
All right, now we're going to take you on the walk back up this trail to the property and see the main house. Now we're going to take you and show you the main house, which is where we stayed. And let me tell you right now, this place is its own property within the property. If you were here with a small group and you stayed here, this is total private seclusion. You wouldn't even know you're on a property with other people. It has 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 7 beds, and sleeps 12 guests. It has 2 hammocks outside, its own pool and jacuzzi, outside dining space, full kitchen, everything you need to have a great time and immerse yourself in relaxation in the rainforest.
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely say we stayed in this house, even though we had roommates per se, housemates. Every morning I woke up, you felt like you were on your own private little, resort area.
Yeah. It was really nice to have this outside space to where you could have some privacy in the mornings if you wanted to take time to yourself and, like I did, just sit in the pool or jacuzzi for a few minutes before joining the rest of your group or others in the common area. It's just really a beautiful place to sit and relax. Coming into the first floor of the house, you can see the beautiful natural wood decor. This natural wood staircase and this tree running right through the middle of the house is just a beautiful touch to the rainforest aesthetic. You have a full kitchen with a huge island. You've got a microwave stove, full range stove top. You've got a full-size fridge. We stocked the fridge full of groceries and fresh fruit, and we made breakfast here every morning looking at that beautiful view outside. It was a really great space to gather in the morning or in the evenings or even pre-bed. We had some snacks before bed on some of our nights with too many margaritas.
Okay, now off to the left of the kitchen, this is going to be considered the first bedroom. It's actually a loft. It has 2 beds and 1 bathroom. It's almost its own little self-contained area. When you go up the stairs here, you can see why it's considered a loft. And this does have a full king-size bed here as well. There's plenty of space up here for 2 people to comfortably stay. And it has a really great outdoor space as well. This is nice for at the end of the evening, coming up here and just hanging out. And this overlooks the courtyard below where the pool is. The jacuzzi himself will be off to your left. And as we head back in, I'm going to go down these steps and continue the tour of this gorgeous, gorgeous house.
Now up towards the front of the house here, you have a great living space with plenty of seating, lots of bright light. This is great for getting together in the mornings or the evenings. We did a game night here one night, and it was a really fun space to hang out in. Now this is the view from the front of the house. Beautiful, gorgeous view. Almost reminds me of something from like White Lotus, if you will, in the recent season in Thailand. This is very reminiscent of what the Ratliff family stayed in. As we go up the beautiful natural wood staircase here, there are 3 other bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a beautiful outside space that overlooks the front of the house with a foosball table, hanging swing, and a bench. This is the outside space that I mentioned. Again, just a really cool space to hang out in, really fun to play games, hang out, have a cocktail or a cup of coffee. As you come into the left are the 3 bedrooms. 2 of the bedrooms are connected and share a bathroom, and this is that setup right here. So here's the first bedroom with a king bed, the second bedroom with a king bed, and then the bathroom that they share is right over here to the right, and it's a full bathroom. And sorry for the mess as we're showing you some of these rooms. When we checked in, some guests were already in their rooms, so we took it upon ourselves to show you all after they checked out, not to disturb their privacy. This is the other bedroom upstairs, the third one, and this one has its own full bathroom as well. And this one overlooks a view of the pool and outside living space in the back of the house. And this is the main bedroom in the house. This is the bedroom that we stayed in. This is a king bed. It has a full bath and has access to the outside living space where the pool and jacuzzi is. So this is in the mornings where I would slip out and get into that pool and jacuzzi. We'd sit in those 2 chairs and have our coffee and just enjoy the morning in the rainforest. This bedroom itself was absolutely beautiful. I loved the bathroom. Again, very spa-like, very resort style. They did a beautiful job at this property, making you feel like you were at a 5-star resort, something like a Four Seasons, a Ritz-Carlton, a JW Marriott. It just has those really fine quality touches. I love the double shower heads in the shower here and the big rainfall shower heads. They were just awesome. That's a wrap on Morada Colibrí, and let me tell you, we can definitely dig this property. From the location in La Fortuna at the bottom of the Arenal Volcano to the immersive stay in the rainforest and the amazing people that made our stay awesome, we would definitely stay here again and highly recommend Morada Colibrí if you're traveling in this area of Costa Rica.
A couple things we want to touch on again, just so you understand. This is really more comparable to like an Airbnb than it is your standard resort. You're definitely going to get like an authentic feel, almost like you're more of a local than you are at a resort.
Yeah, there's no check-in service, bartender, kitchen staff, but let me tell you, the concierge service will be your best friend. They will get everything you need and they will book any excursions you want to do and those local experiences. Check out our videos on our sloth tour and tortilla making class, as well as the hot springs. Those are some of the things they helped us book while we were there.
All the details are in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a share, a thumbs up, or even subscribe. It really helps our channel grow. All right, y'all. Well, until our next adventure. Cheers.